¿Qué tal, morros y morras? Bienvenidos al capítulo número 14 de Deadly Premonition. Nos quedamos en que la noche pasada, y digo la noche porque ya estuve jugando y estuve haciendo muchas cositas, ya que nuestra próxima misión es hasta las 3 de la tarde del día de hoy, en una plaza central de en algún lado. Pero pues nos dan mucho tiempo libre. En ese tiempo libre pues me puse a comprar gusanitos, a pescar, ya me encontré otras estampas, etcétera. Luego se las enseño para que los vayan checando. Y ya incluso me cambié de ropa. Aquí me puedo cambiar de ropa porque la otra ropa ya está muy mugrosa y tenía muchas mosquitas volando a mi alrededor. Como ven, regresé hasta mi cuarto en el hotel. ¿Y qué más tenemos que hacer? La misión es hasta las 3 y no creo que... No, ¿saben qué? Lo de la pesca y todo el rollo ese que se puede hacer, todo lo que se puede hacer en el tiempo libre lo voy a hacer sin grabar. Lo voy a hacer fuera de cámara. Entonces, déjenme ver qué hora es ahorita. Son las 9:58 de la mañana. Vamos a dormirnos para para pasar el tiempo y que ya sean las y que ya sea hora de la misión. Son las 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, sí, 6 horas y serían las 4 de la tarde y la misión es de 3 a 7, de 3 a 7 o de 3 a 5. De 3 a 5, creo, pero igual, tenemos... Vamos a... Vamos a hacer la misión de la historia. Ya saben que eso es lo bueno de este juego. Bueno, gran parte de lo bueno, porque créanme que las misiones secundarias de cuando tienes tiempo libre son muy entretenidas, y te enteras de muchas cosas. Dejó de llover. Genial. Bueno, pues es verdad. Aquí en este pueblo nadie sale cuando está lloviendo, así que tenía que dejar de llover para lo de la misión. Ahora sí, ya son las 4 en punto y el límite es hasta la... Ah, solo tengo una hora para llegar. Y en realidad no sé dónde sea. No sé si está muy lejos. Pero lo bueno es que aquí el tiempo del juego pasa muy lento. Así que seguramente si llego con mucho tiempo con mucho tiempo de... Ahí está. Con mucho tiempo de sobra. Ya también aprendí a meterle el turbo a las patrullas. Incluso pueden escuchar la sirena. A ver, ahora sí vamos a... Vamos a ver el mapa. Cuando está hablando no puedo ver el mapa. Y es que no sé si voy bien por aquí. ¿Ya? Ok. No. Aquí está el mapa. Y la misión es hasta acá. Por aquí. Miren, ya están ahí reunidos y yo estoy hasta acá bien campante. me acabo de levantar de la siesta. Ok, voy bien. A la izquierda, luego me tengo que ir por arriba. Pero es en la segunda cuadra, en la segunda y luego todo derecho. Ok, esto está papita. Ya también aprendí a navegarme, a manejarme mejor, digamos, en la ciudad, porque como les digo, el tiempo libre que te dan es muchísimo, porque hay muchas misiones secundarias y actividades opcionales en este juego. Por ejemplo, me encontré otro caso que es completamente aparte del caso de la historia, en donde me estoy encontrando huesos de humano en el mapa. Y eso es otro caso completamente independiente de... No, era para aquí. Es otro caso completamente independiente al de la misión, al del asesino del impermeable. Que simplemente tú puedes dejarlo pasar totalmente. Por completo. Puedes olvidarte de ese caso, de esos huesitos. Y ya, simplemente te centras en la historia principal. Me he encontrado más tarjetas. Bueno, he ido a buscar más tarjetas. Me he puesto a pescar. Y he hecho varias cosas que están muy chidas, la verdad, de este juego. Y aún así ven cuánto tiempo me sobró para echarme un pistito ahí de volada en la cama para que ya fuera hora de la misión. La verdad, como me encanta este juego. Luego la gasolina, ven, la gasolina de mi troca ya también está, ya casi se me acaba. Porque andaba manejando un ratísimo ahí hace rato. Órale, hasta limusinas y toda la cosa, miren. Pues es el ricachón este. Bueno, ya llegué. Vamos a ver qué pasa en la historia.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
Pero si toda la gente estaba afuera. Yo quería platicar con todos antes de... Bueno, ya, da igual. Es que hay muchos sospechosos que no conozco. Se dieron cuenta cómo en lugar del nombre decía suspect.
Zach,
Bueno, no conozco a la mayoría.
Like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Ahí está la de los tacones.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Ese Thomas, qué buenos panquecitos hace.
So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Eso es lo que esperaba, muchacho. Quiero conocerlos a todos. Tengo que comer algo enseguida. No hay problema. Tengo Tootsie Pop. Digo, ¿cómo se llaman? Estas piruletas. No son las armas, chavo. Aquí está. Y listo. Ah, tengo un huevo. Los huevos frescos alivian el hambre ligeramente. Ah, ya con esto. Hasta tengo este pastel de cereza me lo robé de una casa, de un refri de una casa que me metí. Ok, vamos a hablar con todos. Esto me encanta. Hablar.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay, if it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that...
Did it tell you anything?
It told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
Ya me voy.
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
Ok, muy interesante la charla del Thomas.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Como siempre, el George, seco pero preciso.
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Muy informativo. ¿Qué es esta cosa? ¿Un cafecín? ¿Café gratis? Ah, no, solo era uno. Vamos a hablar con la mami Rikis de Emily.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Oh, tú y yo. A solas. Eso es una... ¿Me estás invitando? Vamos a ver a este muchacho. Sin relación con el caso sospechoso. Bueno, este es de relleno. Estos son clones. Ven. Vean a este de aquí. Vean a ese de allá. Vean a este de aquí. Todos son clones. Son trillizos. Los chavos, ¿verdad? Ok, estos no son caras conocidas del pueblo. Por lo menos del cinema de introducción, no. No, este tampoco. Esta sí, pero no puedo. Ese creo que es la mamá de la víctima. Pero no puedo llegar allá. Observar. Sin relación. De relleno. Ah, creo que todos son de relleno estos de aquí. Observar. Sin relación. Sí, también son de relleno. Este es... Este se parece al abuelito de los morros, pero no es, ¿o sí? No, no es. Está más flaco. Estos son todos de relleno. Ok. Sí, este es otro clon. Entonces, ¿dónde están los sospechosos? Todos los que vi. A ver acá. Ah, ya. A ver, tú suspect. Genial. Es un mimo.
Good evening, Agent.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
¿Qué tranza con el enterrador?
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Bueno, esto del cementerio, yo ya fui al cementerio, como les dije, ya me puse a explorar mucho, bueno, no todo el pueblo, pero sí muchos lugares del pueblito. Ya fui al cementerio, hay un puzzle que resolví ahí, y ahí fue donde encontré el primer hueso humano que no tiene relación con este caso. Es un caso diferente, es el caso que les estaba platicando. Allí en el cementerio estaba ese hueso. Así que ya fui a explorar el cementerio. Carol, hola mami Ricky, es la hermana de Thomas, ¿sabes? Soy amigo de tu carnal.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Uy, qué fea.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
Fue algo que dije. Bueno, que dijo York, porque yo soy Zack, creo. Cigarrillo fuerte, no puedes llevar más objetos. Ok. Oh, otra vez el lugar este es gigantesco. Y no tengo un mapito por aquí, ¿verdad? Aquí está. Suspect, genial, no te conozco. Ah, ya lo ubiqué, es el del deshuesadero. Ya también me fui a investigar el deshuesadero.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
Ajá.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, nor a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
El doctorcito. Y Fiona la pecosa. Vamos a hablar con Fiona. También está sabrosa, mi reina.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day. But I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
Como que es un fan.
Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. You must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Usha.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided.
Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Ok, vamos a revisar, a platicar con otros sospechosos. De veras, ustedes los vi hace un momento y no pasé, no me detuve aquí. Dos vaqueritos, vamos a hablar contigo.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Memoriza el nombre del todos. Ya mero.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Ok, por mucho que me interesen todas estas pláticas, y créanme, me interesan mucho, ya es hora de terminar este capítulo. Así que en el siguiente capítulo vamos a continuar platicando con todos estos sospechosos porque sí quiero conocer todas sus historias. Y espero que ustedes también. Así que bueno, morras, voy a buscar un teléfono o algo así donde grabar porque ya ven que en este juego no se graba así como en Amnesia. Y bueno, nos vemos en el próximo capítulo platicando con más sospechosos. Adiós.